What's up, everybody? I want to talk about something very spiritual, very deep, on why you love the thing that you do. But this is gonna be mainly about music, all right? And I'm gonna talk about why I make music, and hopefully this connects to you because we live in a world now where everyone's just miserable with everything that they do. That's just the human code, human program, or if you want to call it. So you just have to find something you love to do. So I'm telling you why I love doing music. And everybody hates my music. Mostly everybody except underground people on like SoundCloud that follow me, but everyone I show hate it. Doesn't matter. And why I'll tell you why I don't care, and why it actually pursues me to do even better, more and more and more. So first, I will tell my story. It can be long, it can be short, whatever. But stay. Don't have a short attention span. Stay if you really gonna connect with my message. Or if you don't know why you're making music and you just rap on BandLab and you just want to find meaning more in your music, okay? If you want to be a beatmaker, producer, if you want to do anything, okay? Right? So just first started off in 2022, I was just with my friend's house sleeping over, and then I just started rapping, freestyle. And then randomly I just wanted to make music, right? That was just me being a rapper, being a stupid kid, I was younger at the time. And then I was on BandLab, and I was doing like these drill music and like stupid stuff. You know what I mean? I was finding meaning. But and then BandLab, and then then I got FLstudio, and then it keeps on going. I can tell a whole story, but that's not what I'm here for. So the main reason why I make music and why I started doing it ever since 2024, I'd say, or maybe late 2023, why I pursue music more, because it's not just music. Let me tell you this. It's a vibration that like shakes the soul, connects to the soul with different frequencies, different that music is like the eternal bound of love and eternal bound of everything. Everything's a sound. And how do you make music? Like, you know what I mean? What is music? I can tap this is a sound, but I can make this into a beat. I can put reverb on it, make it into a damn snare. I don't know. Anything's a sound, you know what I mean? Anything is frequency. Like everything just connects, and it's beautiful. And the reason why I started more reasoning, more depth, because saving saving people, doing something to make a change. Like if you're into religion or spirituality, if you're, Christian like me, or you just want to make a change to the world or help people, because that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to make a change, stay here, and then the whole nother life, whole nother people change. Like in the, different generations, different people do different things. And that's what we look up to in the 1900s. People back then, 1800s, we all learn, and that's history. But yeah, you know what I mean. But we remember these big artists. You know what I mean. But yeah, that's why I do it. It has a deep frequency connection with your mind and soul. Everything that you see, feel, touch is music. Everything. It's hard to explain, but it's in the spiritual tense, and that's why I do it. And the best thing about it, what I like it, especially now, is like you can do anything with it. Sound is infinite, frequency is infinite. You can make millions of things. Not millions, infinite, I meant. Infinite sounds, you know what I mean? Do anything you want. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you just got to pursue what you want to do, but especially kids now, people now that rap now, or that want to be an artist. All they do is just look at some TikTok clip of like net spend rapping or like some opium Playboy Cardi, and then I'm not going to say names or anything, but some guy I went to high school with copied this exact guy's sound, exact guy's clothing, his brand, his sound, the way he looks, everything to him. But let me tell you this. Why do you think people like music, like other people's music? Because it sounds like somebody else's music. Because where does music originate from? What was the first song ever? You know what I mean? What does music originate from? Okay, that's why people don't like my music. And I love it. I love when people say they don't like my music. I love it because I know I have some underground SoundCloud listeners that love my music. But when I show like normal people, they're like, what the hell is this? And that's what I want them to think, because I don't sound like him, or I don't sound like her. You know what I mean? And that's why I love doing it. I love sounding like me. I love being me. And that's the thing about music. You have to be you. And then it's okay. You can get inspiration from other artists and stuff. Every artist in the whole world, it's inspiration from something else. And I promise you that. No one being like, right, right. You know what I mean? How else would they, in their mind, would they make music? How would they feel? What know what to do? You know what I mean? It originates from something else. You know what I mean? But you can still create like a new sound somehow deep somewhere in the universe. You can make it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, check me out, DMT Infinity, all platforms. You know, I might have that in the bio if I forget. But yeah, yeah. That's it. I mean, but um, I just love it, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. I get hate all the time. I just got hate this morning. I woke up and I saw these two. Was it two people? I think it was so funny. I'll tell you a little story. So about like 8 days ago, yeah, 8 days ago, two people comment on my one of my songs. They're like, "This is horrible. This is trash." And I'm like, "What? You don't even have any music. He's music page. He's zero subscribers, zero anything." And I'm just like, "What's the problem? What's your problem, man? You don't have any music. I don't have anything." And then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. I was just joking." Then today he comes back. I don't reply to him, right? Today he comes back again with this like despair, this hurt in his soul. He's like, "Oh, your music's trash again," and it's like, what's the point? Everybody's gonna hate. Everybody, everybody. The real people, they will say that you'll like your music. I mean, they will. The real people, they will say that the truth or whatever. I don't know. There's no such thing as a real person. No, everyone's fake. You know, it's life though. You're your only soul. You're your only understanding of yourself. You know what I mean? You're your only understanding of yourself and you. So you got to pursue what you want to do, and I'm gonna keep on doing that. I'm gonna keep on doing that. Keep on doing that. I don't care. God put me here to do this, and I'm gonna save lives. Gonna do this as a love, divinity. That's my name, divinity and infinity. Finding your sound. Love what you like to do. Don't rap. Don't talk about perks. Don't talk about drugs. Don't talk about having sex all the time. We can do that. I can hire someone off the street. You know, anyone can do that and talk about that. You know what I mean? But actually, I want there more to be that, so no one's more original like me. So go ahead. So the real truth. Should you pursue what you want to do? It's really difficult, man. It's just being on the algorithm. That's all it is hitting the algorithm, and then if people find it, they like it, they tune in more. It's just all about social media and all this stuff, and it's all you have to do. It's the game. Just God puts one video in front of you and people likes it, and, you know, one time. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? But I really hope people find this video, and then you find more meaning in your music, because I know you will, and I promise you will. It's all about time. It's all about time, and it will change. Nobody around you is going to help you or understand. They're just going to say, "Oh, I like your song," or be like, "Oh, I don't like your song." It's going to be like that, simple. They're not going to go into depth at understanding, you know, unless you have that childhood friend, maybe, but that's it. That's it. But that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna make it, say a little bit more, but I don't want to make a really long video because I know people are gonna watch. But it's, if I see Ice Spice with millions of listeners, Lana Del Rey, and like it just gives me a chance. You know what I mean? Just gives me a big chance, because like I was just randomly like, oh yeah, Ice Spice. I heard of her. Look at her listeners. I don't really exactly remember, but millions of listeners. You know what I mean? Just because of her physical self, her body, you know. But me sitting here in my studio right now, producing, mixing, mastering, beat making, singing, all this all myself, editing, posting, marketing, all on myself. All by myself. All of it. All of that. I make beats, I do vocals, I mix, I edit, I market, and other things I can't think of right now. You know what I mean? I do all this stuff by myself. You know what I mean? All biggest artists in the world don't do that. They just sit in front of $100,000 studio equipment, get a ghostwriter, Drake and rap. Yeah, that's how it is. Not saying that Drake is bad. No, Drake can rap, but is he doing it, the original way? Who even cares about the original way? Screw what I just said. He's there. He's there. You know what I mean? He's there. Everybody loves him. He probably has like 80 million listeners. You know what I mean? But it just shows you what you can do with your music. But peace, love. Stay tuned in. Much love, everybody. You got this, right? Praise.